Welcome into episode 15 of the Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. I'm Jake,
I'm Skylar.
and today we are going to be creating a tier list of every close to every handheld launch lineup. Last week, if you missed it, we did this exact same thing for consoles. But before we get into that, Skylar, how you doing?
Doing good. Had a good time playing some Hitman today. It was fun.
Are we the best?
No.
God, no.
Absolutely not.
I did a big thing the other day.
Mm.
I went to the movies for the first time in like almost a year.
Damn, really? It's been that long?
Last movie I saw was either when I saw Superman with you and Jace, or when I went to go see Fantastic Four. So we're still talking either like late July.
Yeah, it's still a while.
There's been nothing really coming out that's excited me.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you on that.
But me and my dad saw Project Hail Mary.
Is that the one with Ryan Gosling?
Yeah,
I've heard that's pretty good.
Look at that Ryan Gosling. What a charmer.
You liked it, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really funny. I'm just like, he almost has like a uniqueness to him that he just kind of effortlessly does cool things.
Yes.
Or he's just doing normal things. And it's just like, man, you're cool.
He's a cool guy. The memes probably helped with it a little bit.
And then I also saw Mario Galaxy.
Oh, how was that?
Did you like the first Mario movie?
Yeah.
Then you'd like this one.
I assume so. I mean, I saw the critic reviews and shit, and I'm like, I don't care about the story, man. It's like, I'm there to see.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, like, I'm not there for that.
And I can't fault it too much. It is like Mario. Like, if people are like, oh, the movie's missing the story of Mario, it's like, the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, what Mario has like a great story.
Hey, guess what happened in the movie? Peach got captured.
No way. Really?
Pretty crazy. Yeah, it was all right. It was like an hour, 40 minutes. So I mean, just like go in, have some dumb stuff happen. However, Star Fox.
Yeah. I bet that was cool seeing him pop up.
Kind of sucks that they announced it beforehand.
I'm very surprised they did that.
So it's like, and it was like a week before the movie came out. Like the movie came out on a Wednesday and they put out the poster the Wednesday before. It's just like, what are y'all doing?
It's like, dude, that would have been a very big hype moment for this movie.
But yeah. But then also there was like a gateway junction or whatever. So there were like all these characters. It was just like a cameo fest of just like people walking around and stuff like that.
Oh,
mainly Mario characters, but then there were some of like, oh, it's that guy.
Okay.
But in the very back, they didn't call any attention to it, but I noticed it. A Coliseum.
Oh, so you're talking like a Smash Bros.
They're gonna do a Smash Brothers movie.
No, they have to do a Smash Bros movie. God, I would love that.
Because apparently, yeah, I mean, is this going to happen? Who knows? Because apparently this was supposed to happen with Donkey Kong, but we never got the movie for him. But like, apparently they're also working on a Star Fox movie. So, who knows?
I guess we'll just see what the hell they do. Nintendo's weird with their shit, so.
But he was cool though.
Nice.
And I've never played a Star Fox game, but he's cool.
No, he is cool.
And you got Glenn Powell voicing him, and that's like the perfect choice. Just like the perfect mix of just like cool and douchey. But enough with all the movies. Let's get into it. First, housekeeping. So we upload gameplay videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week, your lineup is on Monday. You're getting episode 1 of Hitman 3, which we recorded today. Oof. On Wednesday, you're getting episode 2 of Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. And then Friday, you're getting episode 7 of Resident Evil Requiem.
Hell yeah.
This podcast is also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just search up Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. Follow us and rate us on those platforms. It helps get the show out to more people. Links are in the description. We also have a Discord server. So haven't really done much with it, but this will be a place for people to hang out and talk about movies and talk about games and talk about whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I just have stuff for gaming and movies, but if people join, they're like, hey, I want a place to talk about whatever. It's like, okay. Then I'll make a channel for that. It's like, yeah, y'all talk about it. Who cares? But yeah, and then link to that is in the description as well. But all right, let's get into it. Topic of the show, handheld launch lineup tier list. All right. So this is, again, like I said before, we did this last week with consoles. We're essentially just doing the same thing with handhelds. This is the US handheld launch lineups. All information was taken by gamicus.fandom.com. Gamicus. Almost made the exact same joke that I did last week. Everybody a cuss.
Everybody a cuss.
Gamicus, everybody a cuss.
Oh my god.
Well, at least this time I got a laugh. All right, the consoles being ranked are Game Boy, Sega Game Gear, Game Boy Color, Geo Pocket Color, Game Boy Advance, N-Gage, Nintendo DS, PlayStation Portable, PSP if you're nasty, Nintendo 3DS, and PlayStation Vita. So a little less of an offering, but because we didn't, I didn't include like I think wasn't there like a Game Boy Pocket at some point of just like a smaller Game Boy. I didn't put the DSi and the 2DS and the 2DS XL and PSP Go, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So mainly just the big hitters, and then the N-Gage I put in. You ever seen an N-Gage?
An N-Gage? I've never even heard of that.
It looks sick.
Oh, really?
You know what it is?
Mm-mm.
Nokia Gage.
Nokia?
It's a phone.
Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
a handheld.
That's interesting.
Freaking, it looks insane, but it's like, that's a sick idea. I'll just pull up an image real quick.
It's a shame it didn't take off.
And then you can see it. Because like it literally is just a phone with a screen on it.
I've seen that before. Okay.
Yeah. It looks crazy. But I saw it and I was like, I'm including it. But all right. So starting off, we have the Game Boy. Your launch lineup was Alleyway, Baseball, Super Mario Land, Tennis, and Tetris. And I should also say before this, handhelds, very different than consoles.
Yeah.
Of the launch lineup and everything. Because I feel like only up until recently, we've now been in the space of like your handheld games are like your console games. But this is very much like, because a lot of these games I've never heard of.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, but it's, but it's having the game on the go. Pretty solid. So, but just to keep that in mind, because, I feel like there's going to be some is like, is that an F tier? It's like, well, you got to put into perspective.
Yes. Yeah. We can talk about it a bit, of course.
But so, those were the games: Alleyway, Baseball, Super Mario Land, Tennis, and Tetris.
Well, I mean, I know Tetris is pretty popular, so is the Super Mario Land.
Got a whole movie made out of it. Tetris.
Tetris did?
Like the getting it on Game Boy. That was that Taron Egerton movie.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one.
It was a Apple movie, I think.
Okay.
Came out like a couple years ago.
Gotcha. Well, that's why I never heard of it.
But it was like getting Tetris onto the Game Boy, and because Yeah, I mean, like, all of this would have been during the Cold War,
Mhm.
and so, like, Tetris is, Russian, so there would have been, like, like, "Ooh, don't touch us with that." You know? But then there's, like, the cool line of because Taron Egerton's character got to see, like, a prototype of the Game Boy,
Mm.
and he's like, "What is this?" He's like, "It's the Game Boy." And he's, like, playing Mario on it, and it it's just you look back at it now, it's like, "Oh my god."
You're like, "This is stupid."
But he's just like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's incredible."
Yeah.
But then he's like, "This runs on." He's like, "What's the code?" And they tell him, and he's like, "What's the screen size?" And he puts in a floppy disk into the into the
Jeez.
computer, and then he gets Tetris onto the Game Boy, and then because I guess he's like a businessman or something,
Mm.
but he's like, "Listen, if you want to sell like a couple 100,000 Game Boys, pack it with Mario. But if you want to sell millions, pack it with
Put
Tetris."
Tetris on that shit.
And it's just like, woo. So yeah, I would say even for a handheld, that's a pretty solid launch.
It is, yeah.
And you're also getting Mario on the go,
Mhm.
which is a big deal.
No, it definitely helped them to sell the console. Shit, what do you think? Maybe like an A?
Yeah, I mean it's A or that's maybe as good at well, yeah, I'd say A. I'd say for like especially like a first outing and stuff like that, it's
Mhm.
definitely uh very solid.
I
Very
agree.
solid.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know. Because I guess I should say we don't have the Switch on here because we did that with consoles.
Right.
So my hesitancy is just uh like, oh well, like the Switch, but it's like that's not on here.
Mhm.
I don't know. Well, I'll keep it in A, and then if we feel different at the end,
Yeah, we can
we
move
could
it
bump it
around.
up.
Yeah.
We could bump it.
This is our tier list.
We could bump it up. Bump it. Bump it. All right. Next up, the Sega Game Gear. This
Ooh.
launched with Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse.
Oh shit. Really?
Hell yeah. Columns, G-Lock Air Battle. Uh, yeah, I guess Psychic World. I don't think I've ever seen Psychic written out.
Okay.
uh, Revenge of Drancon and Super Monaco GP.
Okay, the only game I've heard of is that Mickey Mouse game.
Oh, really? You've heard of this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was for the GameCube.
Ah.
So it's probably one of those lamer, like dumbed down versions, so it could
Well,
be
this
on
would have been
the
like years before. The Game Gear? This is like 90s, early 90s.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they remade it for the GameCube then. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I don't work here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
No Sonic.
Yeah, there's no Sonic.
What are we doing?
The fuck?
The only time they got it right on the console was the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
That was the only one that launched with Sonic.
That's very true.
uh, and my only experience with the Game Gear was on an episode of Full House. Becky's cousins' kids both had Game Gears. And apparently the Game Gear really sucked
Oh.
because it took like 8 batteries.
Oh, what the fuck?
It
Really?
took like a shit ton of batteries.
Why would they think that's okay to like
Which
yeah,
then
let's
you
launch
which
this?
then you could bring it back to the Tetris movie because he's asking questions about it. He's like, well, why not do it like this? He's like, well, if we do it like this, then it's just 4 batteries. But if we did it like this, it would be 8 batteries. Nintendo, they knew what was going on.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. The hell, 8 batteries?
Yeah,
Um,
it's a lot.
okay, I don't think that this console did a very good launch setup, and I guarantee you it didn't do very well on sales.
Oh no, no,
So
no.
I don't want to immediately just put it down on F or anything. Yeah, I was
D.
gonna say D.
I don't. I don't know if anything will go down to F.
Okay.
I don't know if I feel too strongly about any of these.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's the Game Gear. Okay. None of these are labeled, so I'm just like, I'm pretty sure you're
Oh,
who
okay.
I think you are. All right, next up, Game Boy Color. You had Centipede, Game and Watch Gallery 2, Pocket Bomberman, and Tetris DX.
Damn, that's not bad.
Game and Watch
Mm-hmm.
got the little guy.
Yep. They have some classics going up on there.
Bomberman,
Mm-hmm.
the little guys.
Putting bombs down
And then
everywhere.
Tetris DX. They were like, just run that shit back.
Yeah, dude.
um,
That's not bad at all, actually.
but you don't have a Mario.
Yeah, there's not a Mario on there.
And something I'm also surprised about with like all of these, I think, all the Nintendos, there's no Pokemon,
That is surprising
which I
as
find
well.
kind of crazy.
Yeah. But then you also have to think back in those days, I think Game & Watch was still pretty relevant. When did that come out? It was like late 90s maybe?
Game
I know it was
and
in the
Watch.
90s. Not the Game & Watch.
Oh,
The Color.
the Game Boy Color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I would say mid 90s. Oh no, 98.
Okay. So like I feel like Game & Watch would still be relevant. It's like one of their first games, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it said 1980, so
Okay.
that predates even the NES, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting a collection with that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a gallery.
Like that would be good for like the people that were say around our age and that shit comes out and it's like, oh, the Game & Watch collection. Like that would be something that we'd be like, oh my god.
October 22nd, 1998. We just turned 1 year old. 1 year old. Mom, please.
Well, I'm saying if we were our
Oh my
age
god,
at that
it's his
time.
first words.
He said Game & Watch.
Game and Watch Gallery 2.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? It doesn't have a Mario, so that is like a
Yeah, that's what makes me kind of want to move it just down to B.
mm-hmm.
Just like, yeah, pretty solid, but like even all the consoles, except for the GameCube and the Switch, launched with the Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So it is weird that they kind of skipped it.
I'm down for a B.
And also no Pokemon. I still find that weird.
It's probably just how Pokemon's always release.
Because Pokemon's definitely out by this point, right? 98?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, 96. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. All right, Game Boy Color and B.
Mm-hmm.
But like a high B.
Yes.
You're like on the edge of glory.
It was very close.
All right, next up, Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah, this one just looks like basic, evolved basic.
They were trying to copy, like that almost looks like a Game Boy.
Yeah. All right, this one you have Baseball Stars Color, Biomotor Unitron, Bust-A-Move Pocket,
Wow.
Crush Roller, Fatal Fury First Contact, King of Fighters R2, Neo Cherry Master Color, Neo Dragons Wild, Neo Mystery Bonus, Neo Turf Masters, Pac-Man, Pocket Tennis Color, Samurai Showdown 2.
Hey, I mean, I'll give them this. They put out quite a few for it.
What I will say, getting Pac-Man
Mm-hmm.
at the launch. Was it already on something else? I don't know.
I mean, more than likely.
But you can get it there on launch. I don't know.
It's just hard to say, mainly because I don't know how popular these games really are. I mean, that's the first time I've heard of them. So
I would say C.
Yeah.
Because you have the quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a quality? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
But you
Pac-Man.
have a quantity factor, so maybe you have something there for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And then does anything stand out? No,
Not really.
except for Pac-Man. But
Yeah. But even then, it probably doesn't run like, like the arcade or even a console version of it.
I had one of the like. Did you ever have any of these the like joystick games that it was like just like a thing that would just come with one game and it was like a joystick?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty cool.
Never did get that. No.
There was one with Spider-Man.
So you played the shit out of that.
Dude, that thing was fucking sick. And we had like a TV in the car. We just had like a very small TV so that we could watch movies.
Yeah.
And this was, it just had the like yellow and white composite cables.
Mhm.
So you just plug it in and I'd play that shit in the car.
Sure, that's perfect.
Dude,
Yeah, I didn't have anything like that. That's cool.
damn, it was cool. There's also one with, I didn't have it, but I knew about it. One with SpongeBob. And then the nose was the joystick.
That's funny.
People were more creative back then.
Agreed.
All right, Geo Pocket Color in C tier. Congratulations. All right, next up, Game Boy Advance. You got Army Men Advance, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Choo Choo Rocket, Earthworm Jim, Fire Pro Wrestling, GT Advance Championship Racing, Iridian 3D, Konami Crazy Racers. Just imagine like Big Boss driving around.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Namco Museum, Pac-Man. Like included in Namco Museum. Hanabi Wings of Adventure, Pitfall, The Mayan Adventure, Rayman Advance, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, Super Dodgeball Advance, Super Mario Advance, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Damn, that is not bad at all. That might be S tier.
Super Mario Advance? That game's dope as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like you got to put in this because Super Mario World is like people's favorite Mario game.
Yeah.
Depending on who you ask, but it's in the 3.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there with the fans.
And this is basically just the handheld version,
Mhm.
like is all it is. So I think yes.
I do think so. Like the first 3 games that you said are popular as well. So.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Army Men Advance?
Yeah, Army Men is or was like highly praised, I believe.
And then I know Castlevania
Mm-hmm.
and Choo Choo Rocket.
I'm pretty sure that one was.
But like Earthworm Jim, I've heard of. Namco Museum. So you got Pac-Man.
Yeah, they have Pac-Man plus whatever else is with him.
Pitfall. So you got.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not Pit.
I know it's not. That's not the name.
I know. I'm telling myself.
Oh.
Because I was going to say you got Pit.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no. Not the same game.
Pitfall's the Atari game, I think. Rayman.
Yeah, dude. Freaking Rayman.
Tony Hawk. Was it? I'm sure it's just like a 2D side scroller.
That probably wasn't a very fun one.
Super Dodgeball Advance. All right.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance. S tier.
It's not bad. Not
Congratulations. All right. Now to the cool one. Looks wise. N-Gage. You had Pandemonium, Puyo Pop, Puzzle Bobble Versus, Sonic N.
Oh.
Sonic N-Gage.
Mm-hmm.
Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, wow.
Tomb Raider Scion.
What the fuck?
And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You know?
That's not terrible. Depending on how the console itself works. But
now listen. These games I'm sure are janky as hell.
Yeah, 100%.
But
they sell.
I would put it in B because, my old flip phone, that shit only came with a Snake. So what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. No, same.
Where's all my other games?
I had Guitar Hero on it.
What?
Yeah. Just came with it.
What the hell?
I could only play one song, but
What was the song?
Oh, I can't remember the
It's
name
like
of
through the
it.
fire and flames.
No. No, damn, I can't remember.
You're just there on expert. You're just.
No, I'll look it up at some point and I'll message you about it, but I can't remember right now.
What phone was it?
It was that light blue one I had. Fuck, I know.
That doesn't.
It was kind of like the Blackberries where it kind of like slid and the keyboard was.
Oh, the side thing.
Yeah.
You know, a brand. That have been Nokia?
Maybe.
That's probably too old.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. Let me see if I
Oh,
can.
it might have been Black Magic Woman that was on it. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Guitar Hero phone game. Don't show me the like stupid stuff. I don't know. Oh well. I probably wouldn't have heard of the song anyway. I never even heard of whatever song you just said.
I bet if you heard it, you'd be like, oh, okay, I have heard that like once or twice.
But like Puyo Pop, I think that's almost like Peggle. I think it's that game.
It sounds familiar.
Sonic, Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we put that in B tier.
Yeah, I'd say it's a beer. Or a B.
Drunk. All right, next up, Nintendo DS. You got Asphalt Urban GT, Feel the Magic XYXX, Madden NFL 2005, Metroid Prime Hunters, First Hunt. Oh, demo.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, Super Mario 64 DS, and the Herbs Sims in the City.
Oh.
Don't think I ever
urbanization.
I guess. Listen, you got Super Mario 64.
Yeah, dude.
Now
that was fun on the DS.
Yeah, and I told you this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, people don't like it.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I don't care about their opinion. I had fun. Fuck off.
We played poker and found Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
It took a long time, but I found him.
Did I only make it to stage 3? Maybe, but
well, I never saw the demo. I was like, wow, a Metroid Prime game. That's cool. Demo.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't have like too much with it. I'd probably say a C or D. But it does have Mario 64.
I was gonna say that's what bumps it up to a B. Of like everything else is like whatever.
You think just one game though?
But I don't know. Maybe a C.
It'd be like a high C.
Delicious. You got it. C. Nintendo DS. Next up, the PlayStation Portable PSP. You have Ape Escape on the Loose, Darkstalkers Chronicle of the Chaos Tower, Dynasty Warriors,
Nice.
Gretzky NHL, Luminous, Metal Gear Acid, NBA, Need for Speed Underground Rivals, NFL Street 2 Unleashed, Ridge Racer, Spider-Man 2, Tony Hawk's Underground 2 Remix.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay.
Twisted Metal Head On, Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade, Wipeout Pure, and World Tour Soccer Challenge Edition.
Look, not bad. That's not a bad lineup.
You got Luminous.
Mm-hmm.
I've never really played Luminous, but from what I understand, it's basically Tetris, and it's a very comparable game to Tetris of people's enjoyment of it and stuff. So you got the first Luminous that's there on launch. Metal Gear Acid. This was more of like I want to say it was like, oh shit. Is it Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories? The card combat.
With the card combat.
I think.
How did they do that?
I think Metal Gear Acid is like that.
Yeesh. Okay.
Yeah, turn-based collectible card tactical role-playing game.
Oh, that takes a hit.
So it's even like tactics on top of a card game. So I just say like, hey, you got a Metal Gear game on the go, but then it's like you have acid. So it's like,
Mhm. Do
uh,
people know about it beforehand?
know about what?
Like the gameplay aspect?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I just know about the game like nowadays.
Mhm.
Uh, Need for Speed on the go and Underground,
And that was back when it was pretty popular still.
Spider-Man 2. I don't know if this was the same how I got tricked on the Game Boy and I had
Right.
Spider-Man 2 and it was a 2D side scroller.
No, I have a feeling that it probably played similar to how it did on the PlayStation 2 and stuff.
Yeah, I looked up King Kong on the PSP because
Mm.
I figured that'd be a hit also. No, it was the game on the go. So
Mhm.
maybe Spider-Man 2 is the same.
No, I could see it happening because I mean, Crisis Core, that Final Fantasy game. I
Oh
keep
yeah.
calling it Crisis Core. Is it Crisis Core?
Yeah.
It has that cutscene where Sephiroth fights the other two guys, and it's like a badass fight. So I mean, it could run these
Then
things.
maybe. Uh Tony Hawk's Underground 2 remix.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got that in my room.
Oh, do you really?
I don't have a PSP anymore, but I
Right.
got that in my room.
Was it fun?
Dude, it was fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Because I had the PS2 version also,
Mm.
and it's literally just the game on the go.
Okay.
So I'd
Okay.
be in church just playing Tony Hawk.
Let us pray.
I
Jake's doing kickflips.
I remember me and some friends, we had like hid in a room and we were playing the game. We're just like passing around and stuff. And then somebody finally found us and we got in trouble.
Man,
But then I
bunch
got
of losers.
but then I got to take the PSP home, so
Mhm.
jokes on them. I got to keep playing. I never get past Australia though.
Yeah.
That's another game that we'll have to figure out how to play it so I can have my redemption again. Uh Twisted Metal on the go. This is back when that was still a thing.
Oh, so you weren't even done talking about the game lineup?
Of what?
Or did you already say them all for the
Yeah, I said
PSP?
them all.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just going through like the heavy hitters.
Oh, okay, I see, I see.
Ape Escape. That's another one on the
Honestly,
go.
what would you say, an A? Or would you even bump up to an S?
I might argue for S.
Okay.
Cause now we're even to these are this like scaled down, but it's still the console version,
Yeah.
you know? Because like from what I understand, even with okay, like we also had Game Boy Advance
Mhm.
in S tier. Ooh. Yeah. Because like Super Mario Advance is basically just Super Mario World. And like
Right.
that's the same. But then I look at it as like the Game Boy is an A tier. And like that has Super Mario Land. But like Super Mario Land was like a lesser version of Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
You know. But now we're to like now you're actually having like scaled down, but console experiences on the go.
Mhm.
And like, you know, keeping it personal. Spider-Man 2 and Tony Hawk. Dude.
No, that definitely got them some sales on it for sure.
And these are just the games.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you got the movies. I bet you could get
Oh,
the
I forgot you
Spider-Man
could
2
do that.
UMD movie.
Yeah.
I had Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
I totally forgot you could do that on the PSP. That's pretty dope.
So I'm putting it in S tier.
All right. No argument there.
Damn right. All right, next up, the Nintendo 3DS. You have AR games, preloaded application. Asphalt 3D, Bust a Move Universe, Combat of Giants, Dinosaurs 3D, Face Raiders, preloaded application. Find Me, preloaded application. Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, Madden NFL Football, Nintendogs plus Cats, 3 versions. Jesus.
Jeez.
Pilot Wings Resort. Pilot Wings makes a return. Pro Evolution Soccer 2011 3D. Puzzle Swap, preloaded. Rayman 3D, Ridge Racer 3D, Samurai Warrior Chronicles, Steel Driver, Super Monkey Ball 3D, Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition, The Sims 3, and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Shadow Wars.
Well, they have a lot, but none of them are like,
yeah,
big timers. No Mario this time.
And yeah, surprisingly, you think that because then even like Nintendogs,
Yeah.
like that's old.
Yeah.
Because this is the 3DS, and I had that on the DS.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd think because they did the Ocarina of Time remake on 3DS, and you'd think they would have tried to make that a launch game.
You would think they would do that with a lot of games. I would say C tier or even D.
Ooh. You know what? So the DS is in D tier or S tier or C tier. Rebooting. Was in C tier, and they had Super Mario 64.
This one doesn't even have a Mario.
It doesn't really have anything.
No.
Like Nintendo.
Just the Nintendogs plus Cats.
You had The Sims 3.
Wow. So what, D?
I would say so.
All right.
Just a very whatever.
It wouldn't make me want to go buy the new handheld or anything, so.
Can I put it on the thing? Excuse me.
It's like, no.
You will not put me in D.
How dare you?
All right, well, I know that it's in D.
Okay.
And finally, the PlayStation Vita. Oof, buckle up. All right, you got Army Corps of Hell, Asphalt Injection, Augmented Reality, Cliff Diving, Augmented Reality Fireworks, Augmented Reality Table Soccer. Okay. I guess it did have a camera. So maybe that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
I'm like, how do you do augmented reality? It's like, oh yeah, it had a camera. Ben 10 Galactic Racing, BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend. What, you know this game?
What, Ben 10?
Oh, okay.
That's all.
You're just popping off on Ben 10. Dungeon Hunter Alliance, Dynasty Warriors Next, Escape Plan, F1 2011, FIFA Soccer, Hot Shots Golf, World Invitational, Hustle Kings, Little Deviants, Luminous Electronic Symphony, Michael Jackson, The Experience HD.
Nice.
Mod Nation Racers, Road Trip, Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, Plants vs. Zombies, Rayman Origins,
nice.
Shinobito 2, Revenge of Zen, Super Stardust Delta, Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attack, Touch My Katamari.
Whoa.
Damn. I know what Katamari is, but that's a crazy title.
Yeah, that is a crazy, crazy title.
If you didn't know what Katamari is, it's like, touch my what?
It's like, that sounds...
Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3.
Okay.
Is it not Ultimate Alliance?
No.
Okay. Uncharted Golden Abyss, Virtua Tennis 4 World Tour Edition, and Wipeout 2048.
Okay, well, they have Uncharted.
Yeah. From what I understand, it's pretty good.
I haven't heard bad things about it. They have the Katamari game.
Touch My Katamari.
I'm not too sure how that looks or anything gameplay-wise. But I know it's popular.
You got another Luminous.
Yeah, another Luminous.
And I think this is the one that I've always heard about. Hustle Kings, which I think is the pool one.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get pool on the go?
Then they're also having their new technology games on there and stuff. That could attract some
I
peeps,
bet you
but
those are completely stupid.
no, yes.
Like, that would almost bring it down,
Mm.
but you would imagine that they're preloaded or something. If they're not,
Oh, then they didn't sell worth a shit.
that
People don't trust new technology like that.
was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Dynasty Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
Rayman Origins.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool add-on to that. 'Cause that's a fun game.
Is that the or am I thinking of Legends? Is Legends the last one?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
last one. Origins was like on the 360 and the one. That's like a cool little side scroller.
Virtua Tennis?
Can't wait to play that shit.
Um,
I mean, I'd say a solid B.
B for PlayStation Vita. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can I put this over here now? Nope.
It's just stuck.
How about now? Okay. All right, those were the handheld launch lineups.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid, I'd say.
Yeah.
So just running through the tier list that we made. So in S tier, we have the Game Boy Advance and the PSP. In A tier, we have the Game Boy. In B tier, we have the Game Boy Color, N-Gage, and PS Vita. In C tier, we have the Neo Geo Pocket Color and the Nintendo DS. And in D tier, we have the Sega Game Gear and Nintendo 3DS. So nothing in F tier.
No.
But also looking at that, do you want to change anything or you feel like everything sits?
I feel like our choices are pretty solid for the most part. I mean, did
'Cause
you
it was-
want to look
'cause
at
it
the
was
Game Boy
Game-
game?
Yeah, I was going to say, because the Game Boy is what we were looking at. But I think we kind of set the argument of like Nintendo Land is like a lesser version of
The console version. Kind
yeah,
of.
of Mario Bros. But then like you had Mario Advance, and then like that's just World put on handheld. And,
Yeah.
And then PSP, like really getting into it's a console game literally on the go with like Tony Hawk and we would imagine Spider-Man 2 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pretty solid. But so like I thought, this wasn't going to take too long.
Yeah, no.
So I have us ready to go with more. So, yeah, then I literally had if more time is needed. So, just to talk about the future of handhelds, because we've been in this whole, like I said at the beginning, like handhelds were very much like a almost novelty type of thing of like, oh, I get to take this on the go.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. And you're getting a lesser version, but it's like, hey, you get to take it on the go.
Yeah, it's like use it for road trips.
I hope you have like 1,000 batteries.
Yeah, that was before chargers. I think Advance finally gave you a charger. I might be wrong
I don't
though.
think so.
It might have been DS.
DS had a
Mhm.
charger. Advance still had it was just down to 2 AA batteries. But yeah, but it was just this novelty. And then you get to like the PSP, and then you start getting the actual console games on handheld, sure, at a lesser version. But then you go forward like a little over 10 years, and then you get
Something
to
like
the
that.
Switch,
Yeah,
and now you literally just have
just
a
straight up
console that is a
yeah.
handheld.
Mhm.
Like, you put in a dock, and then it's a console, and then you take it out, and it works.
Yeah.
And then even move on to the Switch 2, and it's even more that of, you know, the Switch 1 doesn't have a lot of third-party support, but
Mhm.
like now with the Switch 2, like people are playing like Resident Evil Requiem. And
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, it looks great.
Even Cyberpunk, all of it. So it's
Yeah.
mhm.
And like I think they just put out a update for Witcher 3. I could be wrong, but like I remember seeing Witcher 3 on like, or it was Witcher 3 or Skyrim. It was one of those, but on the Switch 1, it was like, ooh, it's like, I mean, I guess it's cool that you can play it on the Switch now, but because now you can take it on the go.
Yeah.
But now seeing it on Switch 2, it's like, there we go. It's like much better. Uh, but yeah, then even now, also looking at PC handhelds. So like now you literally have like PC components in
Yeah.
a handheld with uh
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck and more cloud. Well, I guess cloud is a completely different thing, but that we can get to. But yeah, Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, uh, and ROG Ally X, and then the Xbox variants of those as well.
Mhm.
Um, and and then those PC handhelds seemingly maybe uh kind of moving us forward in a way because then like also like PlayStation 6 rumors,
Mhm.
you know, of like I feel like right now they're just kind of all over the place because obviously we know nothing.
Yeah.
But like rumors that I've heard is the PlayStation 6 will be uh which I think would honestly be smart because Nintendo like really hit something with the Switch. But like I've heard rumors that like the PlayStation 6 is gonna be basically like a Switch of like itself as a handheld, but
Mhm.
then you put in the dock and it'll just be like a way more powerful dock than what the Switch has. Um but yeah, but then like when you want to go out, then you just take it off and or you know, you go to work or whatever, then just take it off and then
No, yeah.
you have like a and with like the technology of like the PSSR and with these like Steam Deck and ROG Ally and stuff, you have like the DLSS stuff. Uh, so like having a PS6 that is essentially a Switch where it can be handheld or console, and like on handheld, you're getting a with the help of PSSR, getting a like PS5
Mhm.
level thing on handheld would be insane.
Oh, no, it would be awesome, honestly. I think every single console from here on out should do something similar to this, as long as it doesn't affect, the gameplay too much and all that shit. Um, just don't what they don't need to do is what they did with the PlayStation Portal, in my opinion. It's like you don't need okay, now it's like $900 console, and then also the PlayStation Portal, which is $500 on top of that.
Yeah, that's some other
Fucking put it together, man.
I don't think if they did, I don't see that happening. That's like way too because I've heard those rumors too of that
Mhm.
it's November 2027 or whatever. There will be the PlayStation 6 console and there will
Mhm.
be a PlayStation 6 handheld. And it's like, no, 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 no.
I
It's like,
You guys haven't learned your lesson apparently, because they've tried this multiple times now. The Vita was shit, or I don't know if it was shit. I never used it. Cells were shit.
it just like wasn't super supported, I don't think.
Yeah, and then I don't know how well the Portal's doing necessarily. Cells and
Actually, a lot better
everything.
than
Is it
they thought. It's
okay?
very much like a PSVR 1 type of
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Like, I think that sold like at one point like 4 million or something, and that
Mhm.
might not seem like a lot, but that was like way higher than what they thought they would get.
Mhm.
And like the Portal, I can you can continue on your point when I look up sales numbers for that. Over 2 million as of late 2024. But like for this remote play device, like it's not even nothing is on the system.
Yeah,
Everything is you're either remote playing from your console or you're doing cloud streaming.
right. And you said yourself, like the streaming is kind of hit or miss, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it's hit or miss like everything would be. Like it's a thing of even if the internet, like if they figure out like quantum internet or whatever, which is like fucking and crazy, insane speeds and everything, just something that I don't think they're ever just going to get past is there's always just going to be that little hint of latency.
Yeah.
Uh, Something that somebody did bring up though that I was like, shit, I never thought about that is, you have the DLSS stuff and the PSSR stuff of, say your game is or the system is outputting like 4K 30 frames,
Mm.
but then with PSSR, it's generating the half frames. So then you're seeing 4K 60, but the console is just doing 4K 30.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Somebody said because like a lot of this stuff is on the system, like the hardware itself is doing the work with the machine learning and stuff. It's not like a database or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh, but somebody had pointed out, was like, maybe at some point they could have the PSSR, DLSS, or whatever, uh, get rid of that latency. Like if they can get it, like, because like even just like a millisecond off is gonna like something like Call of Duty, you just
Yeah.
can't play over the cloud and stuff. Um, but like if they could figure out a way for like AI to predict that millisecond, then that would like get rid of it. And I was like, shit, I never thought about that. It's actually pretty crazy.
I honestly think that is something that could be done and probably will be done within the next 5 to 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Um, we're moving along pretty quickly with the technology aspects of things. But yeah, but I was pretty much done with my point. They just need to combine these portable things in their consoles together and stop with the stupid bullshit that they're doing
But
with
yeah,
the separate stuff.
because like with the portal, like it's great at home, but if you take it places, it's
Mm,
just like a hotel or uh work, an
mhm.
airplane, like whatever. Like it's not fast enough speeds and stuff, and it's just not gonna work as well. Uh and then, it really just comes down to like, well, do you want these games on the go? But if you do this, you're gonna get a hit on fidelity and performance and stuff. Because like, like we can make a PS5 handheld, but it's not gonna play 60 frames and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But then I think that's where the machine learning DLSS PSSR stuff comes into play
Mhm.
and makes it to where you don't need a super beefy handheld because that hardware is going to be doing is going to just be generating and stuff like that. It will be sick. But so
Oh,
yeah, so like PS6, maybe like a Switch handheld console hybrid. There's the dumb rumors of a console and a handheld. It's like you got to pick one. It's like it's
that
either one of them or it's none of them.
that wouldn't be smart.
Or if you do both of them, then that handheld better be cheap as fuck.
Yeah, it better be way cheaper. Not some $500.
Yeah, no.
Get out of here with that
Like some
shit.
people are saying that, yeah, like 700 for the console, then 500 for it. It's like, no.
No. Like, I just won't buy the handheld
Like,
then.
no. Well, I mean, even then, you might even just, because it can be really interesting to see going to the next generation. Because somebody said this the other day, and it was like going from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3 is probably like the biggest leap that we'll ever see. Like performance wise and fidelity wise and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I think so too. Because even going from like PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, it's like, okay, yeah, there's faster loading. We can more consistently play at higher frames.
Mm.
But like the games essentially look the same.
Yeah, they're about the same, yes.
You have your incredible outliers like Death Stranding 2, where like, like, how they're doing a bunch of like for age verification, you have to like scan your face
Yes.
and people are like getting around with it using Death Stranding 2 photo mode. because the faces are so realistic.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah. That you just go to photo mode and go to Norman Reedus's face and scan it, and it's so real that it'll work. It's like, yeah, you're of age.
Hell yeah.
And then you have some 12-year-old that's like, yeah, got him.
He's getting his hands up in something bad.
Toontown. Fuck that. I'm not asking my parents for permission.
My thing was always the email.
I had an email as a kid.
I did not.
They were free. You could just made your own.
Yeah, I didn't think about
That was
it.
basically our texting, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I just emailed my mom all day.
Oh no, I didn't do all that shit.
And it was literally just like, like, hey, what are you doing? This is, oh, I'm doing this. And it's like, oh,
Look, sincerely, Drake.
yeah, it's a thing. Because I don't think I have access to that account anymore. I wish I did, because I think it'd be funny to go back to those as like really old messages.
Well, another thing that could possibly happen, I don't know when or if it really could, but I did see a thing where I think it was Sweden or something like that. Do you know who Nikola Tesla is? I probably just said his first name wrong, but Tesla,
The
last name.
scientist?
Yeah, the scientist.
Okay, yeah.
He had a thing going on where he was able to produce power without the lines everywhere for electricity and stuff like that. And these scientists in Sweden were able to kind of perfect it in a way. I could be butchering this a little bit.
The coils?
Yeah, something
Tesla
like
coils?
that. Yeah. But they were able to get the energy from it to go to a specific device without using wires and cords and stuff like that. And so it's like if that became like a big thing, like dude, you could have just like a never-ending portable console with you everywhere that just like charges and shit like that.
Or just put it in my eye. Then we're there.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Hey, we're talking about the future.
Yeah. We're just coming up with shit.
But listen, if people can make stupid tweets like, somebody today has a chance of living to 2100, I can say whatever I want.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, could be a thing, could not be, could just be some, science fiction that isn't possible with our technology yet. But I mean, that would even go hand in hand with your phones.
2100. No, that makes sense.
We could probably live to 2100.
Maybe they were saying a different number. There's some people that say like 3000. I was like, are you stupid?
They are. They think we're immediately jumping to that.
We're going to go from 2099 to 3000. It's like, screw those other 901 years.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Dummies. It's like, y'all know that everybody was freaking out just going from 1999 to 2000. You really want to skip over 900 years? That's going to blow everything up.
Yeah, it would.
For real this time.
All the nukes would just go off everywhere.
For real this time. It's going to be like the episode of Family Guy when that happened.
Mm-hmm. That was a fun episode.
Then they made base at the Twinkie factory.
So they got rid of the guns and something. Oh yeah, Stewie's octopus babies attacked everybody, and they didn't have guns.
Right. But yeah, then like the continuation of PC handhelds.
Mm-hmm.
There was rumors for a long time, and I guess there are still rumors that Xbox is working on a handheld.
I remember you saying something about that, yeah.
But like that was rumors for forever. But then they announced the ROG Ally partnership. And so then it became a confusing thing of like, okay, is this the handheld or are they making something else? And this is just a partnership. But apparently maybe they're still working on something else. But that might have also been before all the shakeups. I think right now they're just going to focus on a new console. It's like, we are making this thing.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Well, they better up their launch title game. That's all I know.
Rise 2.
It wouldn't get me to buy a whole console, but
Rise 3.
No.
just pull the Goat Simulator when they announced
Just
Goat
skip it,
Simulator
yeah.
3, and everybody was like, "There was a second one?" It's like, no, that's how they get you.
They're just trolling, man.
Um, but yeah, and then I think Nintendo is just this is what they do now. I think they found the jackpot with the Switch. So I honestly think the Switch 3 is gonna happen at some point, and it's just gonna be more powerful.
Maybe.
It'll be the power of the PlayStation 5 when we're on, like, the PlayStation 7 and be like, "Fuck, Nintendo."
God, I really wish they would utilize that, like, just up their game on that shit. That would be amazing. They
Well, it's
won't, but it would be really freaking cool.
I mean, it's something that I just don't understand of like, handheld, I get handheld being what it is, especially with them not using any, uh, frame generation and stuff like that. I get that. But it's the dock. Like, just make the dock more powerful.
Mhm.
Like, what are we doing? Because that would be the thing with the PlayStation 6 is you would have the handheld that does what it does, even with PSSR, but then you put in the dock, then that's what makes it more powerful and gets you up to PlayStation 6, whatever that
Yeah.
means.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Nintendo's always been the company to have a cheaper console, all this other stuff so that kids can get it, and yada, yada, yada.
Maybe I'm getting close
So,
to being able to sell my Switch too, the other one that I bought,
yeah, another one? Oh, I forgot about that. Holy
because
crap.
like, the pre-orders went up when all the tariff stuff was going on. I was like, I'll I got yours and I got mine. I was like, I'll get an extra one so that when it shoots up to, like, because people were doing, like, the predicting numbers of, like, it was like, is it Taiwan or Thailand that got, like, hit, like, with, like, 49% tax
Ooh,
tariffs or something like that.
that's a good question. I
It
don't
was
know.
one of the T's.
Yeah.
Uh, got hit with that, and then people were, like, doing the math and was like, the Switch could go up to, like, $750. And
God
so
dang.
and so, so I bought an extra one so I could be a good person at some point, but then the price just never went up. So it literally just sits in my room. It's still in the Target box.
Oh,
Just there. I was like, "I still see you." It's like, you'll come out at some point."
I thought you gave that to somebody.
No. I
Oh,
gave my Switch 1 to my mom.
oh, okay. Okay.
That might be what you're
Probably, yeah.
thinking of. And then they come out with the Switch 2 Lite. I'll ruin my nephew's life and get him that.
Hell yeah. He would love it.
His parents will hate me. Be like, "Pfft, go fuck
Whatever.
yourself. I'm better. I'm older. I'm the oldest, so I could do what I want."
Well, the thing is look, the kid's gonna get in a cranky mood. They're gonna be like, "Go play your Switch."
Uh, but yeah. Anything else with handhelds? Anything you would like to see in the future?
um, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see them going back to just straight up singular handhelds anymore, like the DSs and the Game Boys, PSPs. It's going to be like how the Switch is pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
They could surprise us with something unique, but
And I guess I should say, like, if you didn't travel for work, how often would you even use handheld?
oh, I would use it because I like put YouTube on or something and then I play a game.
Ah,
Hmm.
nice, nice. All right. Well, then, if you weren't a degenerate, then because I don't really ever find myself using handheld. Like,
Oh,
it's nice that I have it and stuff like that. But
mhm.
if I'm playing games at home, which I mean, for me, I have like the two monitor, or I guess now I have the monitor in my laptop.
Mhm.
So I am watching YouTube, but I am sitting at my desk and stuff like that.
Yeah, I also don't mind just chilling on my bed or something like that and just playing a game.
And also, I just have to. I had one for the Switch 1. I need to get one for the Switch 2 that like made it to where you have like controller grip handles
Mm.
because with like the flatness, my hands are
starts messing with you.
Yeah. It's too much.
I gotcha.
Because Switch 2 is great for the size. My big hands really like it. Because I picked up a handheld a while back. Or maybe it was like an old iPod that I found, like an iPod Touch. And I was like, dude, how the hell did we use these back in the day? Like
They're
it was
tiny.
like it was like barely bigger than my palm.
The screen's like that big.
like I mean, it was maybe like that. It was just like, this is like, oh my god.
Hey, we got into it, man.
It's just a thing of back then, man. Not to sound like an old person, but these kids, they won't understand.
No.
You had to have multiple devices for doing multiple things.
Yeah, they honestly have it pretty nice with their cell phones and shit.
Walking around, I had a Samsung flip phone, I had a PSP, and I had an iPod, or just like, I didn't have an iPod yet, but I had a MP3 player for music. So, or I guess if I had the PSP, then my music was on that. So like a DS and an MP3 player.
Right.
So,
right.
And now it's just all in a phone.
Mm-hmm.
So not to sound like an unk or whatever.
That's what we are, though, pretty much at this point. But hey, I'm just glad that it's progressed so much to where we don't need so many different things to carry around with us and shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm just fine with it advancing.
All right. So that was our handheld launch lineup tier list and a discussion on the future of handhelds.
Mm-hmm.
So comment below what would be your tier list, and also what do you see in the future of handhelds?
Yeah, let us know.
Don't forget to check out our gameplay videos uploading this week of Hitman 3, King Kong, and Resident Evil Requiem, and we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.